Ready po. 1, 2, 3. Ano po pangalan niyo? Ako po si nanay ni...
Oh. Sige, okay na.
Bakit po itingin?
Ako po si Cheryl Wise, nanay po ni Daniel Cheryl Wise.
Okay po. Na maingay!
Hoy!
Sige po. Ay, check po.
Ha?
Check.
Mic
Check
check.
po. Huwag yung gawin.
Hello. Okay.
Sige po, mami, paano po nakatulong itong school sa inyong anak niyo po? Kwento niyo na po anong taon sila nagsimula dito, kasi anong grade na po sila.
Pakiulit na.
Paano po nakatulong sa inyong school, ito pong school?
Nakatulong. The teachers help, pwede Tagalog,
Apo,
Yes, iba yung questions to.
yun po, how has this helped your child? Paano po nakatulong po sa anak niyo?
I-English mo nga, napasok kasi sa isip ko yung English na sagot.
This school has helped my child.
This schools help my child a lot. The teachers are supportive and help my child for the study and more confident. Pwede ulit.
Hindi,
Sakit.
kasi mami, ipin formal kasi ito eh.
Yeah, I know.
Yun nga sabihin niya, parang yung anak ko dito, simula pa lang, anong grade ba pumasok?
Grade 1,
Grade 1, dito nag-aaral anak ko.
Ah.
Ngayon grade, ano na siya ngayon?
grade 4.
Ngayon grade 4 na siya. So marami siya natutunan yung anak ko dito, kung paano maging tao, marami siya natutunan. Ganun lang.
Okay.
Hindi kailangan
Hindi naman ako sanay. Sige, ulit na lang.
Ulit, ready. Paano ba? Hindi bawa po kamay. Paano po nakatulong ang school nito sa anak nito?
Since yung anak ko nag-start dito ng grade 1, then hanggang ngayon grade 4 na siya, nakatulong naman siya, more responsible siya dito sa school sa pag-aaral, sa tulong ng mga guro na more confident sila sa pag-aaral nila.
Ano po nakita yung mga pagbabago po, simula nung nag-aaral yung anak niyo dito?
More confident siya sa sarili niya, natututo siyang makihalubilo sa mga kaklase niya, especially sa schoolmates dito sa school, at mag-adjust ng attitude sa mga bata.
O, di ba? Madali lang. Madali lang mami. So, gaano po ka-importante ang pagkakaroon po ng safe na classroom?
Paano po?
Gaano po ito ka-importante? Na safe, na alam niyo kung safe yung anak niyo sa isang classroom?
Para sa akin, especially nung during earthquake, mas gusto namin na safe yung mga bata. Sige. Balik. Pakiulit nga ulit yung ano.
Bali, gaano po ka-importante na alam niyo kung safe po yung anak niyo po?
Since grade 1 yung anak ko, alam ko namang safe dito sa school kasi andun naman yung mga teachers namin na nag-support at nag-guide sa mga bata. Especially during nung earthquake, takot naman talaga kami noon. Pero safe, ang pinaka-safe namin is yung dapat safe yung anak namin sa classrooms dito during earthquake.
Nung earthquake, mami, ano po nasa po yung anak niyo?
Nasa bahay po.
Ano?
Opo, kasi gabi yung nangyari.
Okay.
So, mas gusto namin safe yung bata namin, especially pag nasa school sila, during yung time na nangyari yun, earthquake, yung lindol.
Mami, pwede niyo po ba sabihin pero alam ko na itong gawa ng SM na school, safe pa kasi matibay.
Yeah, I know.
Sabihin
Sige.
niyo po.
Okay. Alam po namin na guided kami ng SM dito, mas safe yung nila kasi lagi nilang chine-check yung buildings nila, sinisecure nila na mas safe sa student yung gawa nila. Tapos mas comfortable kami na lagi silang nag-check during yung baga after ng earthquake, chinek agad nila, tapos response agad sila during renovations.
Galing. Yan, yung sinasabi si mami. Ganun lang. Tapos, nung matapos po yung lindol, ano po yung mga pangamba niyo? Mga naiisip niyo po?
Ang pangamba namin that time during earthquake is for safety sa anak namin, family namin. Ang gusto lang namin is to secure them, their safety.
So, nung nais na to, mami, ano po ang masasabi niyo po?
Naging,
Sorry po, huwag niyo po pa.
okay, sorry.
1, 2, 3, go.
Ulit nga yung questions.
Bali, ano pong pakiramdam na naayos, na rehabilitate na po?
Naging komportable po kami. Nung nakita namin na inayos agad after the earthquake, komportable kaming to continue sa mga estudyante, lalo na sa anak ko, na ipasok ulit sila sa school. Kahit may takot at pangamba pa rin kami na may earthquake, at least secure kami na nirenovate nila yung sa SM, yung buildings namin dito sa school.
Mami, last question, ano po masabi niyo sa SM Foundation na bumalik po sila dito para ayusin yung school?
Ang masasabi ko lang po sa kanila, salamat po at naging guide kayo sa amin na nag-visit dito para... sige, ulit.
Maganda sagot namin. Diba? Si Kai po tingin, 1, 2, 3, go.
Paulit sa questions.
Yan. Bali, ano po masasabi niyo sa SM Foundation na bumalik po sila dito para po ayusin?
Laking pasasalamat po namin na naging parte kami sa SM dito Foundations. Bumalik sila dito at nagpasalamat kami at naging supportive pa rin sila sa amin dito at tumulong pa rin talaga sila kahit sa dami ring school na nangangailangan, isa kami sa natulungan nila. Yun. Tapos na.
Ganda sagot mo, ma'am. State your name and what grade are you?
I am Jenna Faith B. Madrinero, and I am grade 5.
So what do you enjoy most about school?
I enjoy learning and spending time with my classmates and teachers.
So what do you like about your class?
I like that it's clean, safe, and comfortable for me to focus on my lessons.
What do you want to become someday?
I want to become a teacher so that I could teach kids and achieve their dreams.
What was different about going to school after the earthquake?
We were worried because our school building was damaged. But now, after it got repaired, we feel happy
Can
and
you say,
excited.
but after it was repaired by SM Foundation, so you should use the SM Foundation name, incorporate it to your answer. Okay. Let's go from the top. So what was different about going to school after the earthquake?
We were worried because our school building was damaged. But thanks to the SM Foundation, it was then repaired and we were excited and happy because it got repaired.
So why are you happy about it?
It's because we can learn and meet up with new classmates.
Can you just say that after it got repaired, I know that we are safe? So,
We are now safe in our new repaired classroom.
so what did you miss most about school?
I missed my classmates, teachers, and learning in my classroom.
Picture here. So what do you like most about your classroom now?
I like it that it had now gotten repaired by the SM Foundation.
Okay. So how do you think this school will help you achieve your dreams?
It will help me achieve my dreams by helping me learn and let me focus on my studies.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
State your name po and your designation. Akin po yung tingin.
Okay, sige. I am Judelo A. Canama, School Principal 1 of Marcelo B. Fernan Pulambato Elementary School. And I was assumed into office in this school last July 1, 2025.
So what did this school school building mean to your community when it was first donated?
This school, if I have not mistaken, because I am not yet the school principal of this school means a lot both to the community and to the learners. Because this school gives an opportunity to those who are far from home and yet they can now have their education for free and very near to their home.
So, ilan po yung ito pong school, ilan po yung sasakupan ng mga barangay? Marami po.
Isa lang po. Isa lang barangay ang nasasakupan na school na ito, yung Pulambato, Bugo City, Cebu. Barangay Pulambato, Bugo City, Cebu.
Okay po. So, what are the challenges po did your school face before the building was donated?
Before this building was donated, there were some challenges encountered. The first one, the lack of classrooms, the oversize when it comes to learner-teacher ratio and learner-classroom ratio, and the sharing of facilities. There were times that one classroom shared by two grades and two teachers. So the most challenging part was the sharing of amenities inside the school without this building.
So, what changed po after receiving the classroom?
The changes were so many. First, learners will come comfortably. Then the classroom teacher ratio has reduced, and all of the children were given the opportunity for the learning environment, a very good learning environment when they are in the school.
So, how was the school benefited po over the years?
Talking about that, of course, the school have benefited through our learners that they can have their skills developed here, and most importantly, the teachers can transfer their learning to our kids.
So, what impact has this had on your students and community?
The impact of this, we can provide our community stakeholders, or they can provide us, our community stakeholders, that our learners will be in the safe and nurturing environment. So our learners also can now be called responsible learners in the community.
What were your immediate concerns po after the earthquake?
The immediate concerns after the earthquake, no, honestly, I pray that all our learners will all be safe. But unfortunately, 3 had died. No, but because of that, I prayed also that all our learners will be safe. That's gonna be the first one. The second one is all my teaching and non-teaching personnel will also be safe. And then the last one is, I wonder, because that was nighttime, what happened to the structure of my school buildings? But upon my inspection in the morning, they are still standing, but have many damages.
So, how did the school continue operate despite the damage?
Despite the damages, since the LGU declared a suspension of classes for a while, and then the division office also declared a suspension of classes for a while. But still, we are concentrating that we could continue the education despite all odds. And we sanction all the PTAs, non-organizations that we can continue. But fortunately, no, we have our alternative delivery mode. Since internet could not warrant, we shifted to modular instructions. And some of the teachers will have a scheduling for the distribution of modules. And lastly, they also have the so-called home visitation for those who cannot attend school.
So, what does this rehabilitation mean for your school's future?
I thank the Lord that SM Foundation had chosen, no, despite a month after, the personnel from the foundation visited and assessed the damages, and they promised that they will have the repair and the reconstruction of this building, because this building can truly generate our learners that education could still be the first priority in life as we go on.
Tapos, Christopher, kaya po dagdag nyo na parang yung appreciation nyo na bumalik po sila para mag-check, parang
I'm so very thankful because no one from the division office, no one from the LGU could give us a promise that they could build back, they could repair back the damages. SM came here and promised me that they will be repairing all the damages after assessing the damages, the cost of the damages, and they could give us this one, the newly repaired and the newly renovated classrooms and buildings.
What do you hope for future students will experience in this classroom?
I hope that the students could
Sa kanila po ito.
experience, no, the learning. They could continue the learning in the future in here. They could develop their skills. They could develop their what do you call this one, their talents in here, in this building, in this particular building, so that they can be responsible citizens in the community in the future.
So, bakit po important na dire-diretso pa rin yung klase? Despite the earthquake, everything.
Sabi nga nila, education is the greatest inheritance our parents can give. Nobody can give, no?
Sorry po, ulit po yung statement.
Sabi na nila, yung sinasabi nila most, that education is the greatest inheritance our parents can give. Our parents here in this community is looking forward that education be back soon, the soonest possible time, so that learning could continue, the quality of education they will receive in Pulambato, Marcelo B. Fernan Pulambato Elementary School could be given to their children.
Kayo po, ano po man sabi niyo po sa SM Foundation sa pagbabalik po nila, sa pag-check?
Maraming salamat po sa SM Foundation. Kung wala kayo, hindi na kami makapagpatuloy, no, hindi pa ito magagawa, no, wala pang repair na ano dito. Sabi ko sa kanila, hindi na namin mawi-wait yung repair ninyo na matapos. Babalik na kami sa classroom. Doon na kami mag-stay. So sabi naman nila na May 28 tapos na yan. Balik na kayo sa kuwan. So maraming salamat po SM Foundation.
Okay, salamat po. Thank you, Principal.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Bali, after po nung lindol, ano po yung sorry, ulit.
Okay.
Pakilala po muna kayo po
Okay, ako po si Mrs. Archel Caniete, grade 4 teacher po dito sa Marcelo B. Fernan, Pulambato Elementary School.
So, bakit po importante na safe ang classroom?
Safe, as what I experienced po during Lindol, no, na-realize in general, hindi lang sa Lindol, okay.
Pero kasama na rin po.
Sige, in general, dapat safe po para ang focus ng mga bata po ay sa lesson.
Dapat safe po ang isang classroom
Okay, sige, sorry po. Dapat safe po ang isang classroom para po ang focus ng mga bata ay sa pag-aaral lang po. No, hindi sila mag-overthink, ganun. Oh. Yes.
So, nung Lugindol po,
Mm-mm.
nasan po kayo nun? Tsaka, kamusta po yung school? Kwento niyo lang.
Yung school, nung lindol, gabi yun, sir, eh. So, sa bahay kami. Pagkatapos, like 2 days after pumunta kami dito at nakita na namin ang madaming damage talaga ang school, no? Merong mga, like, ang mga ceiling, ganon. Yes, and wala namang bata kasi like a week or two, hindi pa sila pinapunta dito kasi hindi pa safe. Oo.
So, ano po? Ano po, diba nung... Tapos paano po yun na hindi kayo nag-tour? Ano po yung ginawa niyo parang
Okay.
way?
Yes, may mga GC naman po kami, no, group chat ng mga parents. We decided po to have modular distance learning, no. Pumupunta lang po dito ang kanilang parents para kumuha ng kanilang modules at sasagutan ng mga bata doon sa bahay. Ganun lang po muna dahil hindi pa talaga safe. Bawal talaga ang bata pumunta sa school.
Ano po yung challenge sa ganung way?
Yes, ang challenge naman, alam naman natin na iba talaga ang magturo face-to-face. Ganon, mayroong mga bata na hindi sumasagot. O kaya naman, merong sagot, din naman kanilang penmanship. Alam naman natin sa parents nila yon. Wala talagang gaanong learning, sir.
Nung narinig niyo po na yung SM Foundation magkakandak ng ano po dito, ng rehabilitation, ano pong naramdaman niyo po?
Happy.
Simulan niyo po na
Sige.
nung nalaman ko po na
Okay,
foundation, babalikan kami.
Okay. So, nung nalaman namin po na babalikan kami ng SM Foundation para sa rehabilitation sa school, syempre masaya kami, no? Lalo-lalo ng mga teachers. Dahil mabibigyan naman ng ways ang mga bata na babalik dito sa school para mag-aral for face-to-face. Yes, sir. Masaya kami. Sobra.
So after po nung, di ba na-rehabilitate yung ginagamit niyo po, paano po how was the learning environment improved po?
The learning environment, as what you can see naman, naging very welcoming ang school. At ang mga bata, hindi na sila natatakot pumunta kahit dito sa second floor. Because nung una, nung hindi pa na-rehabilitate, sir, sa mga ground floor muna kami shifting. No? Meron, makikita mo talaga sa mga bata na meron pa talagang takot sa kanila. Pero ngayon, parang nawala na. Yes, because no, happy naman po sila.
So how was this affected po, the way you teach?
May positive talaga, no? Dahil kami as guro, nakafocus na lang kami sa learning sa mga bata. Hindi na namin iisipin na, baka lumindol naman, o ganyan, ganyan. Sige. Sorry.
Yun na lang po, kami mga guro.
Ay, sige. Kami mga guro, nakafocus na lang sa kanilang learning. Nakaka-focus kami sa mga bata na need ng help dahil hindi na kami nag-worry po na hindi safe ang aming classrooms.
So ano po yung mga positive changes na nakita niyo po sa mga estudyante after po ng rehabilitation?
After ng rehabilitation, they became very eager to learn, no? Gusto na nilang pumasok, hindi na nag-a-absent. Then like this, nga maganda ang kanilang classroom. Meron mag-activity kami, very sila participative po, sir.
Okay lang po sabihin na unlike dati na kinakabahan sila.
Pwede ilagay yan. Idagtong. Unlike dati po na parang hindi pa talaga sila like confident, no, sa classroom. Kinakabahan pa sila.
So what gives you hope po when you look at your students today?
Okay, just seeing them, sir, that they are smiling, happy here inside the classroom, and then after all that what they have experienced, no, na their strength and courage give us teachers hope na para continuous ang kanilang learning po. Ganun lang po.
Ano po masasabi niyo po sa SM Foundation?
For SM Foundation,
Di ba si
Pagsisimula dito, nandito na po ako, sir.
Simula po na
After Yolanda, di ba? Oo.
2013.
2013. Yes.
Sige po. So yung unang building, ma'am, nasaksiyan niyo.
Yes.
Maganda ang parang kwento niyo. 2013, nag-start ako pumasok sa eskwela na to.
Okay.
Tapos nasaksiyan ko na binigyan kami ng isang building, nasusunod ng isa pa, at naging pangatlo.
Okay. Storytelling. Okay. Noong 2013 po, nag-start ako dito. Na-witness ko po noon yung pagbigay nila. Bali, itong dalawang building ang una, sir. Then pagkatapos yung pangatlo, yung doon. No?
I-replace natin.
Kasi,
Para pag nagbigay muna sila ng dalawang building, then nagkaroon ng third building.
sige.
Parang ganun po.
Okay. Noong 2013, nagbigay po sila ng dalawang building. And then,
Noong 2013, pumasok ako dito.
sorry. Okay. Sige, sir. Noong 2013 po, pumasok ako dito as a teacher, bago pong teacher. And then, 2014 po yun, sir, na binigay nila ang dalawang building. Kasi, ang original na school site namin, sir, doon. And then, binigay nila, like, start from scratch, sir, kami dito. And then, after, like, 1 year, 2 years, binigay nila yung third building, sir. And then, we're very happy now for SM Foundation that they have donated buildings, hindi lang buildings, like merong repairs din. And then, very happy po kami, lalong-lalo na ngayon.
Mapagdugod ko na salamat kasi hindi niyo kami nakalimutan
Sige.
na nung nalaman namin nagkasama na dito, agad kayong pumunta.
Okay. And then, nagpapasalamat po kami. Salamat po, SM Foundation, dahil hindi po kami ninyo nakakalimutan, no? Pagkatapos ng lindol, agad-agad pumunta kayo dito at inirehabilitate ang building po namin. Very, very thankful po kami. Thank you. Thank you po, sir. Tapos na, sir.
Very straightforward.